wondered how cool it would be if you could build your own smart chatbot? The one that remembers facts, answers questions, and actually understands context. आप उसको उसी तरह ट्रेन कर सकते हैं जिस तरह आप एक इंसान को करते हैं. आप उसको मेमोरी प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, आप उसको डेटा दे सकते हैं जिसको यूज करके वो यूजर की क्वेरीज को आंसर करे. इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू बिल्ड दैट, अ पावरफुल AI ड्रिवन चैटबॉट जो मेमोरी टूल को यूज करता है और स्मार्ट वेक्टर सर्च को यूज करता है, एंड इट डज ऑल दैट विदाउट हैविंग यू टू राइट अ सिंगल लाइन ऑफ कोड, all using n8n. So let's get started on n8n. When starting any workflow, the first thing we need is a trigger. इस वाले वर्कफ्लो पर हमारा ट्रिगर होगा एक chat trigger. It runs every time the system receives a message from the user. इसको सेटअप करने में कोई कॉम्प्लिकेटेड स्टेप नहीं होता है. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. ऑल यू नीड टू डू इज जस्ट एडिट ओपन चैट एंड दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स. लाइक आपका चैट वाला नोट बिल्कुल से तैयार हो गया है एंड यू कैन सिंपली जस्ट एंटर एनीथिंग. इट टेक्स द यूजर्स इनपुट and forwards it to the next node. Okay, it is not responding anything as of now क्योंकि अभी हमारे पास इस वर्कफ्लो का ना कोई माइंड है, कोई चीज नहीं है. द ओनली थिंग इन दिस वर्कफ्लो इज इट जस्ट टेक्स द यूजर्स इनपुट, बस, और कुछ नहीं कर रही है. सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू राइट नाउ इज कि हम इस वर्कफ्लो को थोड़ा और ऐसा एडवांस बनाएंगे कि ये एटलीस्ट यूजर को बेसिक आंसर्स तो दे सके. तो फॉर दैट वी विल नीड एन AI node. Setting this up again is pretty simple. Automatically इसका ये like default जो prompt set हुआ होता है वो यूजर का मैसेज है. To give it a functionality we can add a system message here. But right now we are just going to stick by this. You are a helpful assistant. क्योंकि अभी we are not going to set up the file. It is going to get the data from. तो इसीलिए using that prompt, using that like very complicated prompt would just make things very difficult for us. Okay, so when setting up an AI agent, सबसे important हमारा step होता है selecting a chat model, because without a chat model हमारा AI agent बिल्कुल काम नहीं करेगा. So we are again going to go with OpenAI. Yeah, this is it. So let's see how our workflow is working right now. So I'm just going to repeat the same message and it is now responding. Okay, so right now हमारे workflow में एक issue है, and that is our workflow does not remember मेरी और उसकी like conversation. हर नए मैसेज पे वो हमारा पुरानी conversation, हमारा पुराना मैसेज भूल जाएगा. Like if I ask it, how are you doing? It will respond me right now. But if I just ask, yeah, look, it does not remember any of my previous messages and any of his previous responses. So what we are going to do right now is adding a memory node. हम क्या कर सकते हैं? We are just going to go with a simple memory as of now because इसमें ऐसा कोई complicated memory required नहीं है. Okay, it just takes this session ID. हर chat input के साथ एक session ID आती है हर मैसेज को यूनिकली आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए. तो वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू ड्रैग दिस सेशन आईडी है. वैसे तो डिफॉल्टली ये सेट हुई भी होगी, बट अगर नहीं हुई होती तो वी कैन सिंपली जस्ट ड्रैग इट अप. Okay, what is context window length? It's basically how many of your previous messages and the previous responses from the AI is it going to remember. आपके पिछले 5 मैसेजेस की कॉन्टेक्स्ट ये याद रखेगा. उसकी एक समरी जो है हर इनपुट के साथ AI के पास जाएगी. तो लाइक उनको अपने दिमाग में रख कर AI रिस्पॉन्स देगा. So let's just check. कि अब हमारे एआई को हमारे मैसेजेस याद रहते हैं या नहीं रहते हैं। Look, it now remembers what my previous message was, और ये लाइक पिछले 5 मैसेजेस इसको याद रहेंगे हर बढ़ते मैसेज के साथ, लाइक लास्ट फाइव लास्ट फाइव लास्ट फाइव, दैट्स हाउ इट्स गोइंग टू गो ऑन. Alright, so it sounds like everything is good up till now. Our next step would be adding like a file जिससे ये आपके आंसर ड्राइव करके आपको रिस्पॉन्स देगा. So for that we are going to use Pinecone vector store. Yeah, it's here. So for all that data and everything, we are going to need to create a account और बाकी सारी चीजें हमें सेट करनी पड़ेंगी. But before that, we are going to have to upload this file अपने Pinecone के vector store पर. So उसके लिए भी हमको एक workflow बनाना पड़ेगा. So while we are working on that, let's just deactivate all of this. So we are going to need another trigger for this. This is the trigger. उसके बाद we are going to use drive का node. Download a file. We are going to set up the credentials just the same way as before. Okay, so this will actually require us to set up our console account first. Here you can simply just search Google for Google Cloud Console and it will just get you here. And you can also find all the details here in the docs. So for that, you are first going to have to create an app. Just a moment. First, we are going to select the project. We are then going to go to APIs and services, library. Just search for the one you need for now. Enable it. Go to credentials. Yeah, you need to set the auth account. You can literally add anything here. All the details, set it up completely. Yeah, everything sounds good for now. You just need to create a client, add all the details again. Alright, so as for the URI, we are going to copy this and simply paste it here. And it's been done. Awesome. This is the client secret and this is the client ID. We're just going to copy it and paste it here in the place of client ID and client secret. You can simply save it and it will then allow you to sign in with Google again. Oh, it's showing this error. It sometimes does that. How can we avoid this error? We can actually just do it by adding our account as a test user. Here, I'll just need to add my email here. And done. So it takes some time. Just give it 5 minutes and it will be added to your account. I'll try again after 5 minutes. All right, so let's try again. The connection is not successful. All right, let's just find the file now. And this is the file we've been looking for. And it now has our file in binary form. All right, so now we have the file in binary. We are just going to add it to our Pinecone vector store now. So it is automatically going to get this file since this is the one coming in through this node. Create new credential, create an account here. You just need to log in or sign up. Simply sign in using Google. So yeah, I entered my details. So yeah, this is my API key. I'm going to add it here. And done. Our credential has been added. So to upload the file, we are going to have to create an index. All right, so everything sounds good right now. We are just going to add an embedding model. बस OpenAI use करते हैं फिलहाल. It looks good for embedding purposes. Yeah, we just need to add a data loader and choose binary since we are receiving the file in binary. Yeah, everything else sounds good. So let's just try running it once to see if the file is being uploaded there. Yeah, this may take a while actually. All right, so this has been added to our Pinecone vector file here. You can see the record count is 3, and this is the file. So let's just go ahead with this part of our workflow. We are going to activate it again. And to make it work, we are going to need to deactivate this part because we just needed it for adding the file to our Pinecone vector store. So let's just go ahead with this. Add the embedding. Yeah. Choose the account settings. Yeah, let's just keep it very simple. Pinecone index, the one we created, it is named as N10 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And everything sounds good. And we are just going to add the proper prompt now. Yeah, so this is the prompt. I generated it using OpenAI. And let's try if everything is working smooth. All right, so let's test it once. Yeah, so this is the actual price, and yeah, they have this item in stock as well. Let's just ask for the return policy. Yeah, so this is the return policy. Everything sounds good right now. And let's just ask anything from FAQs to see if they are taking instructions properly. Awesome. So, and that's all. You've just built an AI chatbot that can use vector memory from Pinecone all inside n8n and without writing a single line of code. In part 2, we'll connect this chatbot to real messaging platform like a front-end chat UI. So stay tuned. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what you'd like this bot to do next. That was it.